I'm sitting out here because I love my balcony. I love just sitting, basking in the sun, and I realized I haven't yet done an introduction, or I've been strongly considering starting a YouTube and connecting it to my Instagram and what I'm trying to do there, which is share about mental health. I love all things mental health. As you can tell by the shirt, you are enough because you are. I love wearing all types of mental health things, my therapy shirts, this one, one that says God's plan. I would wear some sort of mental health apparel every single day if I had enough of them. I started a cooking type channel because I love to cook as well, and I was like, well, I can cook. I see people doing that online, but I realized I like to cook for people. I don't necessarily like to do it to share online. Like, it just took way too much work. So I was thinking, well, what is something I like to do every single day, no matter what I'm doing? Talk about mental health, talking about growth and bettering yourself with my friends, with myself, with my family. So I was like, let me just go for it. So I wanted to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Diana. I am currently in Austin, Texas. I'm originally from Budapest, Hungary. So that's where I was born. I grew up there until I was 9. My mom is Hungarian, my dad is Nigerian, so that's my other half. We moved to America, specifically Los Angeles, when I was 9 years old. Did the whole immigration process, which was long. 10 years later, 2016, got my citizenship. And I've since lived in LA, that's where I grew up. I went to undergrad at Howard University in DC. So I spent 6 of my years in DC, 4 years in school, and then 2 years working before law school. And now I'm in law school here at Texas Law. My family now lives in Austin, so that was kind of a reason why I applied to UT initially, because they were moving to Austin. And at that point, I've spent 6 years across the globe from them. I got enough space, so I was like, all right, now that I'm in a better place mentally, I can rebuild this relationship with my family. So now I'm here. I've been here, I guess this is my 3rd year now in Texas. I am gonna graduate this semester, which is insane to me. Time flies. Today's Monday. I don't have any classes Monday because I'm finally 3LOLing, trying to at least. So just I don't have classes Mondays or Fridays, and that's when I kind of do other work. But yeah, I figured it's just a great break time. Kind of introduce myself, what I'm trying to do. I am very passionate about mental health, bettering yourself. I want all people around me to be happy with who they are and continue to try and grow and better themselves, because that's something I'm passionate about doing for myself. I think honestly, like 3-4 years ago, I realized I didn't know who I was. I was just doing what I felt like I should do and what I'm told to do by family or society, and I didn't realize how much of a people pleaser I was, and that I didn't know who Diana was. What did Diana like to do? And so I've been on a journey of discovering that through therapy. I think relationships taught me a lot. I've been advocating for myself and talking to my friends about my journey and growth and their journey and their growth. I've gained a lot from talking about these things to people in my life. And so I wanted to talk to more people. And I think a way that that we learn is by hearing other people that have experienced different things talk about that, and we can relate. So I want this channel to be one of relation, of community, where you see that there's people like you all over the world that have different types of experiences, but rooted in similar things, right? We all want to feel accepted. We all want to feel like we're a part of something. We want to feel special and capable. And I want to let you know that you are special, you are capable, you are enough. And as awkward as it is for me to just sit in front of a camera and talk about this, I want to do it. I want to challenge myself this year to just broaden my reach in terms of my positivity, sharing God's love and acceptance for all of us. So that's what I want to do. Some things about me. So as I kind of mentioned, I'm an immigrant, and so being raised in a family with 2 immigrants, being an immigrant myself had its own challenges. Nigerian culture is very different than Hungarian culture, and my dad is the Nigerian one, so kind of that being a more dominant culture and ideology, I think shaped me a lot and had its own difficulties that I've been working through. I'm also the eldest daughter, it's just me and my little brother. He's not little anymore. He's like taller than me now, and I'm tall. I'm 6'1", so it's crazy that he's taller than me. But anyway, he's 17. I'm 26, so we have like a 9-year age gap. So being the eldest daughter, where I kind of feel parentified in a way, responsible for him and my parents' emotions. That's an aspect of me as well that I'm going through. A law student. I've always wanted to be a lawyer. I think in college at Howard, I took a second to be like, am I only going to be a lawyer because my dad wants me to be a lawyer? Because Nigerians are, lawyer, doctor, engineer. That's all you could be. So I was like, let me make sure I actually want to do this before I sink even more money and debt into it. And the only other thing I would want to do is be a therapist, if not a lawyer. And I'm like, well, lawyers are kind of just like well-paid therapists. So here I am. But yeah, like law school has been a journey in itself. I thought I would go straight through. My dad wanted me to go to Harvard, and I was like, I guess Harvard sounds cool. It just didn't work out for me. I got on a wait list, which is an accomplishment in itself, and I didn't go straight through. I wanted to do this early JD program through Harvard where you take the LSAT in your junior year of college, and I realized I'm not ready for that. So that got pushed into taking a year off and working, which got pushed into taking another year off and working. And honestly, that was the best decision I could have made, because that really, really set me up for where I am now. I will want to talk more about that, what it's like to not be a K through JD, or what do I recommend for incoming law students. I'm in big law, so I know that's a big thing that a lot of people want, because it's a great way for to get to financial security and stability. So what was my goals, or where were the ways that I got there? Because I do not have a great GPA, so that's not why I am where I am. But just being strategic. So talking about that. I'm also very big on therapy, telling everyone I can that they should do therapy, or that it's a benefit, and trying to destigmatize that. So that's another aspect of me that I'm very passionate about. So yeah, I'm just looking to build a community where I could talk about the things that I've learned. I could talk about the things I'm still going through, advice that I might have, because as my boyfriend keeps reminding me, is that I have great things to say, and people would benefit from hearing from it. And a lot of times I don't like to think about it in that way, that who would actually want to listen to me. But just like I enjoy listening to other people, people might resonate with me in the same way. And so, why not share that story and share that journey? And hey, if it leads to find more financial stability and more time, control over my time, great. But I'm not doing it for money, and understanding why I'm doing it is a big part of what stopped me from starting. Like I started the whole cooking channel because I was like, well, that's a way I feel like I can make money. But it's a passion I have for people around me. It's a passion I have for cooking for people and watching them eat the food that I make. Not as much to like share it with the world. You can't taste what I'm making, so. But talking about my experience, the difficulties, things I learned in therapy and things like that, I think that is something that benefit can be gained from. So yeah, just a quick introduction. It is a beautiful day. I wanted to just sit out here and do this. I think in the future I probably won't sit out here because I just feel like there's so much car noise. But just for today, as a little introduction, I wanted to do that. I'm also a cat mom. I have 2 little gremlins inside, Thor and Loki. I'm sure you'll meet them at some point. But I'm just excited to bring you along with me in this journey. Finishing my last semester of law school, going into bar prep, going into being an associate and like a full-time adult. So, interesting journey, but yes, great to virtually meet you. And I hope you stay blessed. I hope you remember how amazing you are, and that you are doing the best you can. And that's all that we can do every day. Wake up and do the best that we can, whatever that looks like, and honoring that. So, good to meet you, and I'll see you next time.